Okay, check it out. Are these real or fake? Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Today we're going to look at a pair of Sardonyx spheres I purchased online. The name is a compound word, and depending where you look for a definition, it'll be varied. But generally, the sard is sand or reddish rust color, and onyx is the black and white stripes. So it's an agate with quartz and various bands or layers of red, orange, reddish color, browns, and then your onyx is your black and then your white layers. It's a very cool pattern whether it is real or not. Generally speaking, when you go online, the cooler the pattern, the more likely it is to be fake. Regardless if somebody is saying it's natural or not, you know, there's a lot of fake stuff out there. Online, yes, on eBay even more so, but even in gem shops. I purchased this on eBay. It was listed as natural, but they did not list a country of origin. This stuff can come from Brazil, India, Uruguay, United States, Madagascar, very prized stuff from there. But this did not list a country of origin. Well, it did, because the seller and the manufacturer is based in China, and that right there should be a red flag that it's probably not real. I mean, it could be, but it's probably not. There's a lot of finished rocks, polished rocks, agates, things like this made into spheres that come from factories in China. Some is real, some is fake. Why would it be real? Well, because you just go grab an agate, polish it up, bam, it's real. Easy to make, right? And it looks cool in its own, original design as it was created naturally. But things that are more ornate or fancy or really cool looking are more apt to be fake because they're not as common. So if you find something like this with super magnificent bands in it and swirls and patterns and everything, it's probably fake. This in itself, I mean, this could be fake. There's a couple ways we can try to determine if it's real or fake, but there's going to be only one way for sure, and that's if I put this on my saw and cut it in half. I mean, I could take it with a hammer and then break it apart and scorch it with a hammer, but it's ruined. If we put it in a saw, whether it's real or fake, we'll still have the two halves, and that could look cool too. That's the only way to tell for sure. Another more obvious way to tell if it's fake would be to look and see if there's any cracks, and if there's cracks, they could be a darker color because of the dye jobs they use. The dye would soak into those cracks, and it wouldn't come out as easily, and therefore it would be darker. I don't see any obvious cracks in these spheres, unlike that amethyst sphere we had, which was just full of cracks. And really, I know amethyst is common enough, but since that sphere also came from China, it could just be quartz, regular quartz, dyed purplish. I'm pretty sure it's not, because it was a very faded purple color, so not of much value. If you're going to fake it, well, you're going to fake it, make it look cool and darker. And also in the cracks, there was no evidence of dye left in those cracks. So the amethyst spheres we got were probably real. Just another benefit of having it be a low quality color was, it was probably real. In a future video, we will take and cut this in half, and then we will find out whether it's real and natural, or if it's just another fake. But even if it's a fake, I mean, it looks cool. It depends if you're a agate and gem collector for the natural brilliance and coolness of it. Coolness, is that a word? And if that's the case, you're probably not going to get something that's been molded into a sphere like this. I bought it because if you've seen one of my other videos, I was ordering something from this retailer and I had to get up to a certain level of cost. It had to be a certain amount of dollars to get 17 or 18% off and free shipping. So instead of the one or two things I wanted, I had to order 5 or 6 things, but I think I still came out ahead. If this is real, it was reasonably priced at $12.99 each. If it's not real, well, I mean, does this look as cool as $12.99? Minus 17%, of course. That is up to you. And really quick, let me say this. I don't care or believe in certain healing powers of crystals or stones or agates or any of that kind of thing. But if you did, and previously I have said my videos are not for you if you do, because that's not what I'm into. But if that's what you believe, if you purchase something like this and it is manufactured or fake or dyed, then it's not going to have any of them healing properties or principles you think you're getting. Unless it's all in your mind, and then you say, oh, okay, I got this. Oh, I'm healed because of this. But if it's fake, then it's fake. So that's why you really need to be careful, whether you're purchasing it online, on eBay or some other retailer, or a geological or gem shop or something. And really, there's a lot of these, finger quotes, New Age type sellers that deal with quartz and crystals and healing properties, and pretty much all they have are fakes. But really, I guess if you believe it's real, then that should be enough, huh? Yeah. Alright, so today we looked at a pair of, finger quotes, natural Sardonyx agate sphere quartz crystal ball Reiki healings from Lord knows where. Well, it came from China, but Lord knows where it originally came from. What we know for sure is it's probably some kind of agate. It's good and it feels hard and it feels heavy. It's not straight quartz. It may or may not be Sardonyx. We're going to figure that out in a later video. It's not glass. I mean, we know that. You wouldn't have these kind of bands in there. I mean, I guess you could, but chances are it's just a real agate, whether it's Sardonyx or something else that has been faked into this. And like I said, we're going to find out. It looks cool. One of these looks way cooler than the other, but wow, it looks neat. And some of these have a wood and a wood grain type look to them. But they're definitely heavy. It's not wood. But yeah, it looks really cool. Is it real? We're going to find out. So leave your comments in the comment section. Hey, as always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.